In the Indiana Jones series, Harrison Ford hated snakes. If you like Nick Cage, then you are a fan of Snake Eyes. And if you like 80s action movies and Kurt Russell, you know of Snake Plissken in Escape from New York and Escape from LA. But this is SnakeShot 10mm 205 grain by Double Tap Ammo. Let's check it out. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Got another interesting offering from Double Tap Ammo. This is a SnakeShot. It's a 205 grain payload, a payload in a handgun round. So it's a 10mm. It has a 135 grain jacketed hollow point, followed by 140 count of number 9 shot. So it's essentially a hybrid round between a shot shell and a jacketed hollow point. Pretty darn interesting. I just tested the equalizer round, also by Double Tap Ammo, and that was a 135 grain projectile jacketed hollow point also, followed by a 55 grain hard cast disc. So this is the same topper, 135 grain jacketed hollow point, followed by 140 count of number 9 shot. We're gonna put it on some paper while testing it over the chronograph. I don't know how it'll register because of all that shot shell, but we're gonna see what the spread is. We're gonna see where the first hole is and then how the spread of the shot is. And then we're gonna put it through the gel. I don't anticipate the shot, the number 9 shot, to penetrate the gel, if at all, maybe just an inch or less. But that jacketed hollow point will probably go in about 12 to 14 inches following along suit with the equalizer round. So without further ado, let's shoot. All right. 10 rounds with this SnakeShot. I've got not a fresh thing of cardboard, but I've got pasties all over the existing holes. So we'll be able to get a good, accurate look at what the shot does after I shoot it. I did not enter the projectile weight in here because I don't know how it's going to react. So, you know, we're about 7 yards or so. First shot with the 205 grain payload SnakeShot. Interesting. Ooh, I see it all over the place. All right, 1031. That is considerably slower than the other one. So you can see holes all over the place. Oh, I wonder if that wad was too small. No, I guess I didn't see holes. So we have 1 hole and 2 holes. Interesting. I think we're gonna have to back it up. Too close. All right, let's try that again. But we got 1031 as the speed. .1046. So 1, 2, 3. I don't know. Let's take another shot. 1037. So that one had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But I don't see any shot. Interesting. Now I'm intrigued with how it's going to react in the gel. But that was way off to the right. That wouldn't even hit the gel, that'd probably hit my camera. .1034, we're just gonna keep shooting now. 1040. 1038, 1042, 1032, 1034, 1027. So 1027 and 1046, that's a decent spread, but we have that same spread with the equalizer. So we're going to do session summary. We had a spread of 19.4 and a standard deviation of 5.5. That is pretty good. Now, I did 10 shots. Any of these casings? This looks like a 10 millimeter. Nothing special about the casing, although that's an interesting primer strike. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, oh, look at that. Look at that lodged in there. There's the shot. So there was definitely shot in there. It looks like a disc, like a wad in a shotgun. You can see that hole there. It's right at the wood. But, that's interesting. Oh, here's another one. See that? Look at that up here. Wad went all over the place. You can see that wad went sideways into that piece of wood. There's definitely more holes. Okay, so some of the shot did come out because those holes definitely increased in numbers. Interesting. All right, we'll do a shot in the gel, see what happens. I'm a little far away from the camera if you can't hear me, but I put my camera far away because of the inconsistent inconsistent results on the cardboard over there, and I'm not going to risk shooting my $6,000 camera. We've got a slow-mo over there. Hopefully that's out of the way and I don't shoot it either. Might move it back a little bit. G40 6-inch barrel, SnakeShot by Double Tap, 205 grain payload, eyes and ears by Shell Shock Protection. All right, let's see where this one winds up. I don't even know. So we've got a projectile in there. That projectile stayed really intact. That did not get as much penetration. That was a lot less. And I don't see, I think the shot missed as predicted. And to be honest with you, this is kind of a dud. And I don't think I'm going to test it any further. It just isn't worth it. But the projectile looks nice, but I don't really foresee... Luckily these berms are pretty high because that's coming over. But yeah, I think we're gonna end this video here. We'll go back and do a little recap, but this one wound up being a dud.